I think that might sound cool.
He did the opposite. That's funny, man.
Fuck that. I got into producing just from growing up playing instruments. I was in like orchestra and jazz band and stuff like that growing up. Got into like a band, like a hardcore band when I was like 17, 18. Got FL Studio. That's it. I mean, before I was working on LSDJ. Like, I was making like 8-bit and chiptune.
Nice.
And then I kind of just like picked up FL from there. I've been produced for like 3 years. Like, cause that, like when I first started, I was like, I wanted to sound like other artists and stuff, but I knew that was never gonna happen because I'm not that person. So then I just like did what I thought was fun and what I thought was cool. I feel like that's what kind of like developed my sound over time. Like, I don't know how I found my sound really. Just having as much fun as I could with it. A lot of things influenced my sound. Like, I don't know. The music that I make is just like bits and pieces from everything that I like around me. Anything from just like acoustic to metal to just like really chill ambient or just like 80s synth shit. Yeah. Like, I just like it all. I just try to piece it together. Cause me, I'm just like impatient when I produce. I just hate taking my time on it. I just like getting it out. But now that I learned how to learning how to DJ and like getting into the live shit, I'm realizing like build-ups and stuff like that, like those matter a lot. A lot of this stuff, even like this, it's like I always dreamed about doing it. Now it's like it's happening. It's like I don't really know how to react, or like people that you like are influenced by like somewhere down the road, like they're gonna catch on to your music and listen to it, either fuck with it or not. Yeah. So it's like, it's a good feeling, I guess. I guess that can keep me motivated. I don't know, just last year, I'd be like, dude, if I ever hit 1,000 likes on a track, like, that'd be insane, you know? And then like now it's like I release tracks and like they hit those numbers and I'm like, whoa, dude, like I've actually been like pushing my music to like just reach more ears and it's like working, keeps me inspired. I don't know, being with like-minded people and producers and like supporting the same like movement and shit, it's really fun. Like, I don't know, cause like where I'm from, there's no scene for this at all. Yeah. It's either like, you either listen to fucking Bass Nectar or like country music. Like there's no fucking in between. So it's like, I just like do my own shit and like hang out on the internet all day, meet like all these producers and stuff and like eventually like meet up with them and it's just tight. I think my best advice would just be focusing on your sound, that's it. Like, I would find myself like not focusing on my sound and worrying about other shit. And nothing happened ever. And I was like, fuck this is dumb, I'm gonna just make music. And I focused on my music, you know? And that's when I realized, it's like, the more I just like focus on that, you know, things just kind of happen. They either like, they'll snowball or like, eventually everything will just like kind of happen, like organically. But that would be my best advice, just focusing on your own sound and let everything else come. Yeah. Like, I think just staying like clear-minded is what keeps me motivated. Like being aware of everything. I don't know, just being around like positive people, like-minded people. Staying sober, to be honest, like seriously, like minus this tour, it's like I've been drinking, like having fun and stuff, but like back at home I don't do that. I literally just stay in my house. But I would want to be the producer that I look up to, you know. Everyone's just making crazy new music, like so many sick artists on SoundCloud that like nobody might ever hear, but it's like you find these people with like 100 followers and it's like the songs are insane. Yeah. Dude, if it wasn't for SoundCloud, I wouldn't be here. Yeah. Seriously, like just the fact that I could just like upload my music without having to do any like licensing or any of that. I could just click upload. Yeah. You know, if it wasn't for that, I totally wouldn't be here. I got into this workflow of just using stock FL Studio because I had no money. That's all it is. Just have fun. And like me, like when I first got into like this whole SoundCloud stuff, I didn't want to hit people up because I was like, I don't want to be that guy that's just like bugging people. And then I actually like took the chance and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna like talk to them for who they are as people, not just like push my music on them. And then, you know, you build the relationship and then your music just kind of grows from there. I actually get writer's block a lot, to be honest. Like, I'll like make music. The more I make music, like writer's block just like happens because I just like run out of ideas because I don't like leave my house or anything. I'll just like stay in there for like a week straight. And then at the end of the week, I'm like, fuck, I don't like anything. I made like 140-second clips, but I don't like anything. And then I don't know, I'll usually just like go outside and do real life shit, get my mind off of just music and don't even listen to music, don't even fuck with it, and then I come back all refreshed and ready to go. I think out of all the music in my life, Witch House was the only one that like made me like feel something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's the only genre that it's ever happened to me. It was this guy that like got me. No, I'm not even joking. Like before I had my SoundCloud, I was really into like Crystal Castles, and I think I just like oversaturated myself listening to him. And I was like, fuck, I just, it doesn't feel the same anymore. And then I had a SoundCloud, and then I saw Sidewalks and Skeletons. It just like popped up. It was like him and Ice Peak and like King Plague, and they were just on my little like related fucking artist pages or something. And then I like got into his music, and I was like, holy fuck, like this shit's really cool. Like just like that eerie, like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but
Yeah.
it makes you feel comfortable. Like staying humble, I guess, you know, because like if you show people you're just like a normal fun guy, people are more than likely gonna fuck with you and then like support you eventually. I don't know, just like making connections with people, you know, making as many connections as you can, you know, don't burn any bridges that like don't even exist, like for no reason. Like the past like couple years I've met so many artists that were just like, they just had these high egos and they just thought they were the shit, and like, you know, things never really happened for them, so they just started hating on everybody, and I never wanted to be like that, you know. I just want to get along with everyone, make friends. A lot of people kind of say the same thing. It's like, okay, well, I don't need to let other like negative little things bother me or stop me from what I'm doing, or like second guessing myself. It just helped me become a better person, more appreciative of what I'm doing instead of like doubting myself. I don't like doubt myself on purpose, but like there are times where I'm like, nah, fuck that. Like I don't like that song, or like, yeah, my workflow is just like kind of like I can already hear what's gonna happen before it happens and how I want it to sound. Yeah. And then until I get that sound, that's when it's like, okay, I'm gonna catch on and finish the song. Yeah. I think the first time I heard my track live in real life was Plastician, like 2 years ago. Maybe, was that 2 years ago or a year ago when we made Glass Coffin? About 2 years?
Yeah, I think probably 2015.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like when Plastician hit me up, and then he's like, I'm actually opening up with your track, so just be ready. And then he dropped Glass Coffin for the beginning of the night. And I was like, holy shit, like hearing something like that live is really cool.
Oh man, I wish I were there.
Having a job helped me just being a better person and a musician, because it drove me forward. You know what I mean? It was just like when I got off work, I'm like, hell yeah, I was looking forward to making music. And then over time, it was just like when money was like short and I was like stressed out, like really pissed off, my music was even better because I was like really irritated, and I was able to like take out those emotions through music, and I didn't know it was possible because like I was like, man, I'm working overnights, fucking like 40 hours a week, every like 4 days straight. It was really hard, but it pushed me a lot. The struggle. It's like when I struggle and like I survive that, then it's like anything is possible, and I can still keep going, you know? Yeah. No matter what gets in my way, I'm still gonna do what I love to do. Yeah. And now it's weird because like music is almost like a job now. It's like, I didn't think that was ever gonna happen, but now that I'm making money off of music, I'm like, well, it's weird, you know, just like staying up late and just making random shit, and then you get paid for it. Like, that's pretty cool. It's like a dream. It is like a dream, and it's like, I don't know, I don't really like think about it a lot. I'm just like, unless like people ask me questions, you know, it's like, and then I think about it, I'm like, oh, you know what, this is kind of cool.
I feel like I've won money whenever like, you know, whenever I get paid for music, because I don't feel like I like really had to work for it.
Yeah, so because like, we're having, you know, it's like, it's not work if you're doing what you love to do. It's exactly, not work, you know?
That's not what we're used to as work, you know what I mean? We're used to like grafting for like minimum wage and stuff like that. So like, when you're like sitting at home just making music, and then at the end of it, you know, you get some money through, even if it's just a bit, you're just like sick of it.
It's like prize money, dude. Yeah, for real, like whenever I get money from music, I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, like time to go to a good restaurant. Or just something stupid. It's like, oh, I'm buying a pack of smokes today. Like, you know, just stupid shit. Well, to sum that down, just have fun. That's all it is. Just have fun, and just like, you know, just like listening to like my friends' music too. For the longest time, I didn't care what people thought of me, but I was just really self-conscious about myself, you know. And then I just kind of realized, you know what, it doesn't even matter. Like, who fucking cares as long as I'm happy and having fun. I'll make a song, and then like, you know, like Jake will send me something. He'll be like, dude, check this out. Check what I made. I'll be like, holy shit, that's like so much better than mine, bro. Like, that's so sick. And then you just like get you get a little kick in the ass. It's like, okay, I'm gonna level up. I don't know. Just having friends, you know, supportive friends. Musically, it's easy to just like release what's on my mind and just do whatever I want. There's no fucking rules to like anything about producing or any art that you do or whatever you do in your life, you know. It's like I'm just free, you know. That's like my therapy right there, is just making random tunes.
Yeah.
It's like super fun.